Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday. And let me say, thank God it's Friday. No matter what. Thank God it's Friday. Yesterday, in the evening or in the afternoon, I came here and my mood was all down. This morning, upon sober reflection, the entire Ghana community, entire Ghanaians in Ghana, back home in Ghana, and even those of us in abroad, in any part of the world, we are in a mourning state. All is not well, but in all things, we still must give glory to God. That we are alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that we are alive. Yes, if you want to watch the video or get more news on the happenings in Ghana and in Africa in general, you have to click on my next channel. Yes, I have a second channel, GH247. GH247, and you can see all the videos about the helicopter crash that resulted in the death of the ministers, 2 ministers, and 2 other prominent personalities in Ghana. In fact, 3 other prominent personalities in Ghana, plus 3 crew members, making it 8. In all, 8 people died in that helicopter crash yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, GH247 is my second channel. GH247 News. Yeah, that is my second channel. You can have every breaking news on the African continent, more especially in Ghana on that channel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to Chelsea. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Well, yesterday, there was an unveiling of all the new signings, from Gittins to Dilab to João Pedro to Estaval. Yes, at the stadium, all the new signings were brought to Stamford Bridge. Yeah, they brought them to the bridge. They trained at Cobham, and they came to introduce them to the bridge before the game. You know, oh, today is Thursday, right? So I'm sorry, today is Thursday, not Friday. It's not yet Friday. And I said, thank God it's Friday. Anyway, forgive me. You know, my memory, when you have a lot on your head. Our game tomorrow and Saturday, they'll be playing it at the bridge. But then Chelsea decided to introduce the new signings to the bridge ahead of time. I believe, such celebration normally can distract the players. They might not be focused for the games. So they decided to do it ahead of time. So yesterday evening, there was a massive celebration at the bridge and the players were introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, here you are with a video from the bridge yesterday. There is a video. I want you to just enjoy the video. The players were introduced one by one. Estaval was the most excited player. Yeah, I think John Hartu was the first, very excited. Then Estaval, very excited players. You know, Chelsea have just signed. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy that video carefully as you are watching them. It is the bridge yesterday.
Welcome to Stamford Bridge, Liam.
After the unveiling, the rest of the old guys came up on the on the podium, and there was a little bit of interview. We saw Enzo Maresca and our captain, Rhys James, carrying the Club World Cup trophy, bringing it out, to the bridge. I mean, it was beautiful. Then after, they were interviewed. After Enzo Maresca was interviewed, and what did he say about the signing? In fact, let me start from Jackson. What did Enzo Maresca say about Nicola Jackson?
Welcome to Stamford Bridge, Jamie Gittins.
This is what he said about Nicola Jackson. Enzo Maresca on Nicola Jackson's speech, I said, Nico is okay. When the window is open, anything can happen. This includes Nico's situation. At the moment, 2 new strikers have arrived. So we will see. This is what our head coach has said. It means that he is open to anything. If they decide to sell Nico, there's no problem. And we understand Newcastle are seriously working. They've been in touch with the player and the club, though they've not made any offer yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand. More on Nicola Jackson and Newcastle. Initial talks have already taken place. Chelsea are prepared to sanction an exit Newcastle were fully focused on Benjamin Sesko, but now considering whether to make an approach for Chelsea's Nicholas Williams. Chelsea valued the player at £80 million. Chelsea valued the player at £80 million. That is what is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. So after the unveiling yesterday, Maresca was speaking to the press, and that is what he had to say. That is what Maresca had to say on Nicola Jackson. He said a lot of other things, and quickly let me go over it before we go to the transfer news. Maresca asked to send a message to the Chelsea fans, and this is what he said. The players, they need you every game. This is my main message. He was asked, what message do you have for Chelsea fans out there? Then he said, the players, they need you every game. This is my main message to you, the fans. The players need us in every game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what our coach had to say on his expectations from the fans. He continued and said, we had a problem last 2 days about Levi Colwill. Chelsea have problem with Levi Colwill. Is it injury or what exactly at all? No one knows as of now. Maresca says Chelsea have problem the last 2 days with Levi Colwill. We don't know how long he will be out for. Hopefully not too long. It's a problem. That simply means Levi Colwill has picked up an injury. Are we going to go into the market again for another center back? We have Hacho, who can play both center back and right center back, and he can play left center back and left back. But will he be enough? Would that be enough? What if something happens to him also? Are we going to the market again for another left center back? Ladies and gentlemen, we wait to see. Maresca made it very clear. We have problem and we are waiting, or they are waiting for a confirmation on Levi Colwill. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, speaking about the new signings, this is what Maresca had to say about the new signing. All these things yesterday at the stadium, at the Stamford Bridge, when the new players were unveiled. This is what he said. On the new signings, Jamie Gittins is the only one that knows a little bit the country. I beg to differ. Yeah, because Joao Pedro has been playing in the country, Dilap, born in the country. So, maybe he could have put it different. I understand, maybe the English. He could have said Joao Pedro, Gittins. Yeah, even Gittins, Joao Pedro has been playing in the Premier League. So, he knows the system. Okay, let me go. He said, Jamie Gittins is the only one that knows a little bit the country, the Premier League. The rest come from different countries. They will have time to adapt. Gittins is an English player. So, if he's thinking about, because he's an English player that knows a little about the country, then what about Dilap? With Joao Pedro, I will understand. He said the rest come from different countries. Dilap is from England. They will have time to adapt. Players like Estaval and Hato have time to adapt. Fortunately, this is where he came in. He said, fortunately, Dilap, Joao, and Esugo were in the US with us. So it is easier for them to adapt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the words of our coach, Enzo Maresca. The words of our coach, Enzo Maresca. Maybe what he tried to say is that Gittins, but he forgot to mention Dilap in addition. And then Joao Pedro also played in the Premier League. He already, maybe to adapting to the system, Chelsea system. And if it's about adapting to Chelsea system, then even Gittins had no idea. Because Gittins was rather playing outside the Premier League. It is Joao Pedro and Dilap that were playing in the Premier League. So there is a bit of confusion in that statement that Enzo Maresca made over there. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, Maresca said on Transfer Target, anything can happen. He was asked whether Chelsea is done with the transfer. He says, no, anything can still happen. Then he continued by talking about Levi Colwill. So it means that as we speak, Chelsea are considering another center back, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is, and it's your breakfast. I have a lot to talk about, but hey guys, quickly, let me just do this. Chelsea are hoping to agree a fee for Xavi Simons around or under £50 million. The valuation that Chelsea are proposing is between 45 to 50 million. Champions League clubs in Germany, Italy, and England are all interested in Jackson. Do you get it? Chelsea are hoping to agree a fee for Xavi Simons under 50 million. Their valuation, Chelsea's valuation is 45 to 50 million. Now, on the other hand, Nicolas Jackson's situation right now, we understand clubs in Germany, Italy, and England, not just clubs, Champions League clubs. Oh yes, according to Sky Cover, yes, it said Champions League clubs in Germany, in Italy, and in England are interested in my boy Nicolas Jackson. Right now, I have not given up on him staying yet, but hey, even if he should go, no problem. Wherever Jackson goes, we follow him. Yeah, just like we still support our Jose Mourinho, we still support Conor Gallagher, we still supported Hazard when he left for Real Madrid. So like, ladies and gentlemen, now Chelsea have been rocked by disappearance of a £30,000 of camera equipment from their training ground. How the camera equipment got lost or got missing at Cobham, our training ground? How? I don't get it. Now, do we have CCTV cameras there, or the same people that stole it, they stole the CCTV camera, how do you call it also? The Blues called on Surrey police after the gear was reported missing from their Cobham HQ. So they've called on the police for investigation. This could be, all these our rival fans. I suspect. You remember Noni Madueke just missed a penalty for Arsenal. A penalty that could win them the game. I am suspecting. Noni Madueke, I'm suspecting. He missed a penalty. He missed Arsenal penalty. Every other person scored. He was the last to kick for Arsenal to carry the day. And he missed Noni Madueke missing penalty for Arsenal. You can imagine then that same day we are getting a report that our cameras are gone missing. £30,000 worth of camera equipment. Noni Madueke. I suggest you guys should ask Noni Madueke or Raheem Sterling. They might know the whereabouts of those equipment. Maybe they try to get a video footage of our training systems, training staff, and give to their coach. That is just by the way, ladies and gentlemen. You see? Is it that when we were in US that it was stolen or when we came back? I don't get it anyway. I don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, let me just go to this way. Let me just end it here quickly. All right. Ghanian Dewsbury Hall has been officially unveiled. Dewsbury Hall was officially unveiled, yes, by Everton. According to the Everton themselves, they say for an undisclosed fee, but we know the fee. We will know the fee. So we have completed a transfer of Ghanian Dewsbury Hall from Chelsea for an undisclosed fee. Welcome to Everton, Kenya. We know the fee, guys. We know. What is Everton trying to hide from us? We know the fee. We know the fee, guys. Burnley have also confirmed the signing of Chelsea midfielder Leslie Ugochukwu. Yes, Burnley have confirmed Leslie Ugochukwu has joined Chelsea on a 5-year deal. Fee is in excess of £20 million. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, Chelsea have received several enquiries over Estaval in the past few days, but it is believed he can contribute at the bridge this season. So therefore, Chelsea has closed all the doors, every opportunity for any club coming in for Estaval. Estaval is to stay with the club, the first team this season. Now, before I let you guys go, quickly, Newcastle have had initial talks with Jackson. I've already talked about that. Now, look at this on your screen. I want to show you something. These are the businesses Chelsea transacted so far this season. We saw Noni Madueke, 50 million, 48 million plus 4 million in add-ons. Joao Felix, 26 million guarantee fee, 17.5 add-ons. Wow. Ghanian Dewsbury Hall, 25 million guarantee, 4 million add-ons. Leslie Ugochukwu, 25 million. George Petrovic, 25 million. Amando Broa, 20 million. Matisse Amogu, 12 million. Bashir Humphrey, 12 million. Samuel Smith, 6.5 million. Kepa, 5 million. Total field, total money collected so far, 204,500,000 pounds. Total, if add-ons are added, with all the add-ons, if they are added, it will take Chelsea to 230 million pounds so far. Now, notable loans: Megway to Sunderland, Kendrick Paez to Strasbourg, Pendes to Strasbourg, Sarr to Strasbourg. These are not added to this figure. That is the business Chelsea has done so far this transfer window. Whatever it is, I'm hoping to be back in the coming hours. But hey, do you believe that even Sunderland could spend money this season to buy players they are buying? Megway to Sunderland. Sunderland have been busy strengthening their squad for the Premier League return, spending 141.4 million euro this summer. Unprecedented. Megway is the latest new signing on loan from Chelsea. This coming season is going to be tough. Trust me. Anyway, guys, I'll be back with more exclusives. Remember, my second channel, GH247 News. That is the second channel. I'll see you guys all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.